In the morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and this is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. And it's time now for another interview segment, this time with our friends from Blairsville, and it is brought to you, as always, by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Joining us, if you're watching us on Facebook, we'll go left to right. Erica Ash and David Janusek of Blairsville. And how are you folks doing on this wonderful morning?
Wonderful. How are you?
Doing fine. And Dave?
A bit chilled, but it's sunny.
Yeah, at least the sun's out, and at least we're able to feel the chill, I guess we should say. Big doings in Blairsville coming up. Erica, we'll start with you because you and I were talking about this out in the hall. And as many people who have listened to Indiana in the Morning over the years know, one of my favorite topics is food. So it is the Food Truck Festival.
Yes.
Now, this is what, the third year for it?
Fourth year, actually.
Fourth year, okay.
Yes.
And it's obviously been a great success.
Yes, very, very big success in Blairsville.
So talk about this year's iteration.
So this year's is on May 18th, 2024, from 1 to 8 p.m. in downtown Blairsville. We have over 20 food trucks coming. We also have an alcohol tent, which has a couple local breweries, wineries, and a distillery. Mm-hmm. The police will be there with conjunction with Mr. Struzzi's office doing the license plate renewal. So if you have a license plate that is peeling off and needs replaced, please come down that day and see them, and they'll replace it for you.
Have you been getting a lot of people saying, hey, we want to be part of this?
Yes.
And a lot of people requesting applications?
Yes. So like I said, we have over 20 trucks. We have about 22 vendors right now. If anybody is interested, they can contact the Blairsville Recreation and Community Center. And, yeah, we're looking forward to a big year again this year.
Now, where is it going to be held in town?
It will be down at the Diamond. We will be shutting off from Market Street down to Bairdstown Bridge. So the stuff will be all down through town, down that way.
Okay, so on that end of town near the Diamond. All right, excellent. Dave, you've seen this thing grow over the years. I mean, this is an absolutely amazing festival that just kind of started from scratch.
It has, and as it's grown, I think I'm starting to grow. Sideways.
You're not. What are you looking at me for?
I know a lot of people, it's kind of early. Erica's coming on kind of early, but this is your warning to start stretching your stomachs.
Yeah.
20 trucks at this point? I mean, talking about growing, and you know what? There's not a bad truck amongst them.
No, that's certainly true. I mean, you could go up and down the street a couple of times and eat at different places each time you march up and down the street. So we're talking about not just like American foods that we'd get out of the truck, like burgers and dogs and things like that. We're talking sometimes some serious good ethnic cuisine.
Yes, we have one of the Blairsville businesses, Spicy Noodle House, will be there.
Oh, yum, yeah.
We have Danny's Tacos coming, Spills on Wheels, Steel City Chimneys, Kettle Dad Barbecue, Steel City Whip will be there this year. We have Bubbles Waffle Truck. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's a long list of them this year that everybody's going to be tough to decide what you want to eat. So.
Yeah, definitely. That's the hard part. What do I want to eat at the fest? But also this year, and I think this you said you had it the last couple of years. The alcohol tent.
Yes.
Levity Brewing and
Noblestein will be there,
okay,
and then we have Ownbrook Winery. And
that's cool.
Derailed Moonshiner, the three as of now. So.
I think is this the first for the moonshine people? Because
no, we've had different moonshine people. Last year was Derailed. We had another moonshine the first 2 years.
Okay.
But Derailed was the one that could come this year. So.
And again, that's a separate thing. You need to actually present an ID, and they give you a wristband for that, right?
Yes, and you have to stay in a little area. But we do have tents and chairs in there so people can go get food and come back to that.
Any activities for the kids?
We have bounce houses, game trailers. We will have Steel City Mobile Mini Golf there that day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun day. Hopefully it doesn't rain this year.
What day is that again? That's
May 18th from 1 to 8 p.m.
1 to 8 p.m. and any time at all during that day. All right, so David, a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Member of Borough Council, we talked a little bit about this at the council meeting between myself and the Borough Council President about the garbage ordinance going into effect. But let's talk about some other topics.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about some of the other things to talk about.
No trash talk today.
No trash talk today. But actually, one thing I do want to talk about are the wood-carved otters.
Yeah, the wood-carved otters.
How's that project coming along?
It's going well. We've sold sold 13 otters at this point. I know there's another organization just called. The neat thing is with spring, you're going to like, remember how the groundhog comes out in Punxsutawney?
Yeah.
You're going to start seeing these otters coming out throughout Blairsville. So you can still get one. If you want one, you can call 412-638-2335. They're $350 a piece. What we do is we give every otter is a different otter because they're all hand carved by a chainsaw artist, and then you decorate that otter or festoon that otter to represent your organization. I've seen a few that are already done. Those will start to come out this spring, and then it will be followed by a map.
Okay.
So that map will show you, like, hey, here's where all the otters are. And I know that also at council meeting, I don't have a whole lot of information on this. I know, but we're talking about a large otter sculpture.
Okay.
May appear at some point in
so
the borough.
this is a different project.
Different project. It's it's under wraps at Otter Central at this point. So it's but it's interesting because it's all fun and games, but there's a reason behind it. The Conemaugh is Lenape for Little Otter River. We're kind of celebrating that heritage
and embracing it at all the same time, which is great.
And the otters are coming back to the Conemaugh River, which means fish, which means clean water, which means recreation.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's a method to the madness.
We can probably, with the weather we're probably seeing coming up in the next few weeks, we hope to see some boats on the river
Absolutely,
too.
Get those kayaks out.
All right,
get them out now.
Let's talk about something serious. Obviously, there was a tragedy earlier this week at the house.
There was on North Liberty.
On North Liberty Street. You were there. I was there. I got to see that. Thankfully, the family was able to get out, but the house itself is destroyed.
Yeah.
You told me about an effort that's going on to help the family.
Yeah. Obviously, as the house was destroyed, everything inside it was also destroyed. That family is in need of basically everything. So Mercy Hill Church on Strangford Road has set up a fund. 100% of anything you donate will go to help that family. I'm going to give you a website you can donate through. It's mercyhillministry.org/donate. You can go there. You can give a little bit. You can give a lot. Any bit helps. And it's kind of neat. It's, it's people helping people in Blairsville.
It is. We've seen communities come together
Absolutely.
before in times of need, whenever families are displaced by a fire or are touched by tragedy in some form. So let me just repeat that web address, mercyhillministry.org/donate.
That's it.
All right.
Pretty simple.
We'll make sure that this gets on our Facebook feed too.
Fantastic.
And also wanted to ask, are they also accepting donations of goods? Because in the past there have been people donating like gently used clothing, toys,
I do
etc.
not know, but let me give you a number for Mercy Hill Church.
Go ahead.
724-840-8200. So you can give them a call. It sounds logical to me, but let them decide on their end.
What else is down the pike?
What else is down the pike? So down the pike, a bunch of stuff coming up. Do want to talk about the Murphy Lot.
Oh yeah,
the Murphy Lot now has a name. It is the Park at Market and Stewart.
The Park at Market and Stewart.
It now has a name. This week, the first phase started. So phase 1 will be sidewalks and benches. Phase 2 will be lighting and plumbing, and phase 3 will be the fountain in the middle. We're hoping to do a kind of a ribbon cutting end of April. As soon as hopefully they don't have to shovel any snow when they put in the sidewalks.
End of April this year?
End of April this year.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That's going fast.
Snow fences are up. This started Monday.
Yeah.
And then they're getting ready to put down some sidewalk with commemorative bricks. So, that's been a long time coming, but it's happening. A couple of other things that are happening in Blairsville. Tomorrow's Friday. You know what that means?
Fish fry.
Fish fry, baby.
I've been there. I was there last week.
you get two more chances so far, 4 to 7. The big fish sandwich. This is at the Blairsville Volunteer Fire Department. I failed to mention. Big fish sandwich will cost you $12. Weekly dinners cost you $15. 51 West Campbell. You got 2 more chances to collect all the fish from this year's fish fry. So help those guys out. Help those firemen out. Going back to Monday, there was. If you were at that fire, there was tragedy averted by the quick action of not only the Blairsville Fire Department, but 8 other responding companies.
I mean, there was an abundance of help there. I think I counted 5 Indiana County departments and 3 out of Westmoreland County coming to help out.
There were nine total.
Yeah.
So, you help the firemen out, they're helping you out. A couple other things going on. Big thing for this weekend, Beauty and the Beast. I know Todd had like 6,000 high schoolers in here the other day.
I think we broke the record for the most number of guests in the studio at one time. But those kids look like they're ready to go for Beauty and the Beast.
Friday, 7 o'clock, Saturday, 7 o'clock, Sunday, 2 o'clock matinee. Cost you one thin $10 bill for adults, $6 for students. Other things going on. Staff studio, not the location in town, but the one out on 22. We'll be doing this Saturday a free Easter art class with Miss Trish. Grades 3 to 5 start at 10:30 to 12. Grades 6 to 9, 12 till 1:30. They're asking that you register, so you can sign up at the staffstudio.com. It's free to the public. It's just a nice way to, get together and make a craft. Things coming up in April. Blairsville Rotary charity dinner, $185 a couple. If you're the really, really lucky one, you can walk out of there with $10,000 in cash. 15 $150 winners, one $500 winner. That's at Chestnut Ridge.
Wow.
If you want tickets, call Rick Shoemaker, 724-459-9115. Rick is not a shoemaker; he's an undertaker.
Right, but of course, if you find any Blairsville Rotarian, they'll be glad to get you a ticket as well.
It's funny because usually the Blairsville Rotarians find you this time of year. You got to kind of have a sticker on your chest that I already bought a charity ticket because they'll get you a couple other things.
One more thing.
More thing. Okay, so Tales on the Town. This Sunday, Pet Pictures with the Easter Bunny. They're on 43 West Market Street. $5 a head. That's all going to go to pet rescues. I'm going to jam one last thing in there.
Okay.
April 20th, Blairsville Community Cleanup. Registration 8:30. Call the BCDA 724-459-8588.
Keep us posted on the cleanup effort, okay?
On the cleanup effort,
yeah, because we will want to get, if people have other questions, they can certainly contact the BCDA, but we can get some more information, some frequently asked questions out to the public.
We'll do that for you.
All right, excellent. Dave, Erica, thank you both very much for joining us. It's a busy morning, and you guys kept up the pace pretty well. Thank you very much for being a part of Indiana in the Morning. Give our regards to everybody down in Blairsville Way.
We will.
Thank you.
Thank you again. David Janusek, Erica Ash from Blairsville joining us this morning on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Our interviews presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And we're getting close to 8:25, which means the CBS Sports Minute is on the way, and then we'll have a check of local news headlines coming up, and Jack Benedict with a full check of sports, and our visit from the Indiana Senior High representatives coming up in our next half hour on a very busy Thursday morning on Indiana in the Morning.